In a small town in the American Midwest, there lived a young man named Jack. Since childhood, Jack had loved running. Every morning, he would jog across the wide fields, dreaming that one day, he could run in the famous Boston Marathon. But Jack had one great disadvantage. He was born with weaker legs than most. Doctors once told him, "You should avoid too much strain. Running long distances isn't good for your legs." That advice cut deep into his dream. Many in the town shook their heads. A frail boy like him? Run more than 40 kilometers? Impossible. The first steps, but Jack refused to give up. He thought, there's no challenge too great when you have willpower and determination. If I don't try, I'll never know how far I can go. Day after day, Jack started small, 1 kilometer, then 2, then 5. Each time he returned home, his legs ached, sweat drenched his shirt, but his eyes always held the light of hope. His mother often worried, "Jack, you're exhausting yourself. Stop, please." But Jack smiled. "Mom, every step I run today is a brick laid toward tomorrow's dream." Facing failure in college, Jack entered his first long-distance race. But after 15 kilometers, his legs cramped and he collapsed on the road. He couldn't finish. Some laughed. "See, we told you he couldn't do it." That night, Jack sat alone in his room, staring at his worn-out shoes, tears falling. For a moment, he thought about giving up, but then he remembered his father's words. "Son, mountains don't stop the determined. Only a quitting heart can." And so Jack stood up again. He trained harder, learned proper breathing, ate healthier, and practiced patience, pushing past his limits one day at a time. The defining moment: after years of training, Jack finally qualified for the Boston Marathon. On race day, the sky was gray and rain drizzled down. By kilometer 30, sharp pain shot through his legs, as if thousands of needles were stabbing him. A voice in his head whispered, "Stop, you can't go any further." But Jack took a deep breath and looked ahead at the cheering crowd. He told himself, there's no challenge too great when you have willpower and determination. I've come this far, I can't stop now. Step by step, heavy but unyielding, he pushed forward. And when the finish line appeared, Jack crossed it with tears mixing with the rain, the roar of the crowd echoing in his ears. The message: Jack didn't just finish the race, he became an inspiration for the entire town. People no longer remembered the frail boy he once was. They remembered the man who proved that there's no challenge too great when you have willpower and determination, because sometimes the mountain we must conquer is not the one outside, but the one inside our own heart.